early. And we're live on Facebook. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. It's really never going to get old for me. I'm sorry if it's gotten old for you. You can just block it out. Okay. Hey, everybody. Let's see who's here. Happy Healthy Mama. Welcome. Lucy Lou 1932. Bernard. Hello. Welcome, everybody. What is that? Go and Archangel. Well, hello. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Francis. Let's go to Facebook. Make sure we're on the right page here. Hi, Bio. Hello, Nighting. Hello, E.T. Base and Sons. Hello, Peter. Hello, Charlotte. I'm doing quite well. How are you guys? For those of you that don't know, I'm Olivia. It's Thursday, and that means it's Baking with Olivia. I've lost count of how many weeks I've been doing this, but it's over 50. I know that for sure. We hit 50. What did we hit? 52? Hey, Google. How many weeks are in a year?
1 year is approximately 52.177 weeks.
Yeah, 52 weeks. So we hit that back in March. So we're close to 60, maybe-ish, getting there. Hi, Martin. It's no good on Facebook again. Well, shucks. Hi, Steven. Hi, John. How's everything going? I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. Hi, Greg. I'm trying not to lean too far forward because I gotta remember myself. Hello, Sessions. Hi, Eric. Yeah, how's everybody doing this afternoon, evening, wherever you may be in the world? Is there anyone that's earlier than me? I'm on the West Coast, so I don't actually know. Hello, Selena Tour 6215. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Vince. I am doing well. I hope you are as well. Charlotte, I'm not bad, but I have to wear a wrist brace for 4 weeks. Oh no, due to carpal tunnel syndrome. Well, that's good. I'm glad that it's subsiding. Hello, Christian. All good, John Wayne. That's lovely. That's what I like to hear. Oh, my nose itches. Hi, Renovation Designs. Yes, it's Thursday. It's time for baking. Hi, Tony. How's it going? Last week we made pretzels. I was gonna take some over to Little Dove and her family, but I didn't. I forgot. Like, I packaged some for them, and then I forgot to take them to the house, and whoops, I just ate them all. But the pretzel bites were really yummy. The follow-up video, I ended up doing a live stream of the baking, the finishing of the pretzels. So it's like a half-hour video. If you don't watch the whole thing, I don't blame you. But it is there. We did finish them. Oh, thank you. My scarf. This is called My Drain in My Bathtub Has Been Stopped Up, and I didn't really want to add to the problem. So we've got a head wrap moment for today. Oh, thanks, John. It's Wednesday. Martin, it's not Wednesday. We know. Eric says, I commiserate with the broken yoke. The ultimate, it is the ultimate baker's. Oh, yeah. So if I had been smart, we know I'm smart. I just, things escape me sometimes. We'll say that. Things escape me. And one of the things that escaped me yesterday was setting out my eggs so that they could get to room temperature so that I could make my pastry cream beforehand. And then I could make my puff pastry this morning. And then on the show, we would be able to build the embouche, the tower. Because today we are making the really, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Ambitious, the really ambitious croquembouche. Yes, Martin. Martin said we can blame it on Melody, and I think we could blame it on Melody. I agree. Hi, Michael Webb. Going to be lurking this evening, currently stuck in a side room in a hospital. Oh, no. Are you okay? My goodness. Christian says it sounds more like a Melody thing. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad we're all performance anxiety, Eric. Yeah. No, I went to make my pastry cream this morning. So I was like, if I can get it made by 9:30, it'll be in the fridge. There's plenty of time for it to chill and be ready to go. I can run to the paste because I had to get more eggs as well. I was like, I'll run to the grocery store. I'll get my eggs. They'll get to room temp. We can make the puffs. It should be fine. It's not fine. I broke one of the yolks. If you caught my stories on Instagram, I broke one of the yolks this morning, first thing. And it's not like I got it into its separate bowl and it broke. If that had been the case, that would have been totally fine. But I broke the yolk in the white, and you need the whole of the yolk. You can't have any of the whites. It's just, so we're just going to take a deep breath. We're going to compose ourselves. And we're going to make it work like we always do. Yes, poor Melody, Martin. Poor Melody keeps messing stuff up. Hi, Derek. Maybe your last weekday Satin Doll stream that you can comment live, because after 14 months of working from home, you're heading back to the office for work. Woo! About time. But I am so grateful for these streams and to CD that's helped get you through this time. Wonderful. Well, I know some people are happy to go back to the office. I know some people don't want to go back to the office. My husband. So I hope it's a good thing for you. I think it would be nice to socialize with people again. Next week, you are heading back, by the way. You need to wear a mask first couple of weeks, though, as you're getting your first shots. You're finally getting your shots next month. Yay! Hi, Jenny. Thanks for the little heart. Lovely, lovely to see you. Battling on. Covert sick since yesterday morning. Ooh, no bueno. No bueno. Not majorly. Not cover sick. Majorly. Wait, what? What? Man. Well, I hope you do better. I hope you get well soon, Michael. I am yoking. You don't like people, Martin? You know, I've come to not like a lot of people this year myself as well. But that's beyond my control and beyond the point. Mom's getting her first jab in 4 weeks. Yay! Majorly sick. Oh, my goodness. Yes, well, I hope you feel better. I concur, Martin. People make your brain. Eric says he concurs with you, Martin Hurst. People make my brain hurt. They do too. They do to me too. They do to me. Like, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't really want to, because I'm smiling right now and I don't want to ruin that. Hey, TDP 711. I still haven't finished my coffee from this morning. That's how this day is going. Went to the grocery store. I decided to do one of those like quick drive-through oil changes. It took an hour and a half, but that's fine. I got everything situated. My oil's changed. My engine air filter has been replaced. The brake light and my back tail light has been replaced. I have a couple more lights I need to replace. I should probably flush and refill my transmission, but that can be done at a later date. However, here we are. We're here. And we're going to make croquembouche. I should attempt to make a traditional Danish wedding cake. Ooh, I'll look that up for next week. Mom's had both. Jenny says Mom has had both jabs. You have your second next month. Yay! Congratulations. It's really exciting. You guys, I got to hang out with a fellow vaccinated, and we were past the quarantine period. I got to hang out with one of my friends yesterday. And when I met her outside of my apartment building, we hugged, and it was just like at least 5 minutes of us going, oh, like giggling in this really awkward, we were so happy to be hugging one another, and it was silly, but it was great. And I saw when I was running errands this morning, I saw 2 other people who I assume have just seen each other for the first time in, probably a year. They hugged, and it was a very similar situation. I'm like, man, simple things. This is something that I think we're going to be realizing as we get out of this. The simple things like hugs and not having a mask on your face. Those tiny little things, they're going to be so much more special now, just a little bit. Going to concerts. Yeah, it was always a big deal to go to a concert, but now to go see live entertainment is such a huge deal. It's going to be really interesting to see how everything really, really starts to come back. But Olivia's got a Cadillac. Gosh, I wish. Eric says, I just learned about what an NFT is, and I'm sure the human extinction will be soon. I'm with you on that, my friend. Charlotte, my day has been so busy getting the house ready for the workmen next week, as they will be here all day. Ooh, what are they doing? What are they working on? I'm really glad that the maintenance people took care of the drain while I wasn't here. I don't always do well with that. I still haven't, my drawer, you can't see it. Well, Instagram can see it. My drawer right here, see if I can get it in the frame. There. See, Facebook, that little drawer? It's been broken for several months. They're still like trying to do priority stuff because, pandemic. But whatever. I can access everything in there. It's not a big deal. Come see the Satin Dolls. We should. Everybody should. If you're in London, Trader Vic's, they had their first show last Friday night. I can't remember the time off the top of my head, but it is all over our Instagram and our Facebook. But if you are in London, go to Trader Vic's and go see our dolls in their residency. I believe it's a 4-week, so you've got 3 more chances. Friday nights, full tiki set. If you're in London, that means you will get to hear the 3 brand new tiki songs. We did Valley High on our set, but we did it as a solo because we didn't have the parts just yet. But they have Valley High with vocal parts that our Bella put together, Satin Doll Bella put together for the UK girls. So if you are in London and you can get to Trader Vic's, please go support our dolls. It's going to be a fabulous show. I have every confidence that you will just absolutely love it. And have a lovely tiki drink. 4 new radiators and a new boiler. Woo! Woo! That's so much. But that's a good thing. That's like the good maintenance that you have to do. Tony says, planning on popping to Trader Vic's for sure. Yes! Yes! Yes, London and the UK. Croquembouche. Why did I do this to myself? Because I'm bored. I have nothing else to do. What type of events is a croquembouche made for? Fancy events, you know, or just me when I want a different way to eat a cream puff. That's really all a croquembouche is varying sizes of cream puffs. They're bigger at the bottom, and then you get the taller ones on top. And what we're going to do after the fact, which I've decided since I can't build the bouche today, didn't prepare well enough. Charlotte, I think we were talking about this last week, how much time it takes to prepare for the show. Didn't do my preparation. That's my fault. Since I won't be able to build the bouche today, I think what we'll do is we'll prep the pastry cream and the puff pastry dough today. I will bake and fill the puffs later, and we'll probably do a special Memorial Day weekend live stream on Saturday. Lola and I are going to work that out, so keep your eyes peeled. We'll do a special Saturday with Olivia. I'll come up with some better tunes. Today, we're going to be revisiting some classics. That's how that's going. But, yeah, croquembouche is cream puffs, and you stick them together essentially with caramel, and you build them into this cone-shaped tower. Yeah. And that's what it is. But it's fancy. It's fancy. It's unnecessarily fancy, or it's necessarily fancy because, hey, we haven't had a chance to do really fancy things in far too long. So let's celebrate being vaccinated and being able to go to restaurants and see people. Let's celebrate it with some fancy desserts. That's what I think. Martin, Ella promised you a coffee in London. Well, she's going to have to get there. But I bet you she'll make good on that promise. Maybe you should do the Close Encounters scene. Rory Neary and making the mountain with the mashed potatoes. This means something. Yes, this means something. Hi, Michael. Will this bake be better or worse than the princess cake? Stay tuned. That is for sure. I think we're going to have to tune into the separate stream on Saturday to see just how bad this bake is. I don't think anything's ever going to be as bad as the princess cake because of that dang marzipan. I'm going to make marzipan, though. I'm going to make it again. Stephen, I have not ever been to London or the UK. The farthest I've been is literally a stone's throw across the border in Mexico. Rio Bravo, Mexico. That's as far out of the States as I've ever gotten. I almost had an opportunity to go to Puerto Vallarta this year, but I am going to get there eventually. I've got a friend who lives there. He does yoga retreats, and it's my bucket list. What's the hardest food I've ever cooked? A princess cake. Definitely a princess cake. It's just really intensive. Charlotte, I'll be keeping my dog busy. Nobody's available to have them while the workmen are here. You pray it goes well. Yes. I think that's the day to go to the dog park. I think that's a good dog park day. Hopefully the weather's nice enough for that. Vince says it's so good to finally have some good positive vibes about the virus. Everyone is getting protected. That's true. It's true. It's really nice. I still, when I go out and I'm in, like, because I still wear my mask. I still wear my mask when I go on walks with my little dove. Even though I'm protected, I don't have to. It's habitual at this point. And even when I'm sitting in a restaurant about to eat, I don't take my mask off until like my water or a drink arrives. And even then, I feel so weird. I feel naked almost. It's awkward. But hi, Kyle. Happy Thursday. Yeah, it is a trip. It's a trip, you know, not having to have a mask on and being okay with other people not having masks on. It's just, it's all nutty. Oh, look, dirty dishes. Surprise, surprise. Olivia has a dirty kitchen. Princess Cake will remain one of the standout bakes. I think so too. Princess Cake was trying, but you made up a cute song about it later. Did I? I think I did. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go back and look for it. Close Encounters is your favorite movie. I'm going to have to watch it. I think I've seen bits of it, but I'm glad you appreciate that. I appreciate that you appreciate an animated response. I try. Charlotte says, I bought some fudge icing today for sure for our cake, but Mom ate the cake now and it's just sitting there. Hey, that's fine. Eat the frosting. Just eat the frosting. Martin, are you saying you're too pretty for a mask? I bet that's true. And there's Eric with the quintessential, I'm too sexy for my mask. Too sexy for my mask. Did you even have to ask? Oh, no. Yes, I love it. I love it. You guys are great. Thanks so much. Let's make some pastry cream. Okay, so also, while it was kind of stupid to get my oil changed this close to the show because I really didn't have any time to prepare, literally sat in my car for an hour and a half, it did get the eggs that I just purchased to a hot car sitting in the sun status, so we're golden. So even if I break a couple yolks, I should still have a few more eggs left over in case we mess some things up. I've channeled my hate against marzipan into, yes, I did. I channeled my hatred for marzipan into a song. Yes, I'm vaguely remembering this now. So much has happened. So much has happened in these last few years. I'm writing a sitcom right now. I'll tell you guys this. I'm writing a half-hour single-camera sitcom, and I've started rewatching Fleabag just to get a little inspiration. It's going to take place during the pandemic. And so one day I was writing down like all the things that happened during the pandemic. It's like just looking for relatable content because, you know, you need a show to be relatable. Otherwise, nobody's really going to care about it. But I'm typing up all the things that happened. And this is just in the States, you guys. This is just in the United States. I'm making a list of like everything, pop culture, political, social, this, that, and the other. And I got like 75 bullet points down. And I stopped and I looked at it and I went, I'm pretty sure I've only just made it to May in the pandemic. May a year ago. And I was like, oh man, there's so much stuff. So it's really interesting. What's my opinion on jerk spices out of curiosity? I like them. I like it. Yeah, I haven't had a jerk seasoning in a while, but I do, I am a fan. I'd have to say if there's like a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Diverse, not white person spice, masala. I've got two different types of masala. I've got a tandoori masala and then I've got a garam masala, and they both like, they're still a masala, but they have like some very interesting, distinct characteristics. Like one, I think it's the garam that's like just a little warmer and like almost sweeter tasting. I don't know. It's really pretty. Do I have a gun, Martin? No, I don't. And that's for everybody's benefit. I'm kidding. No, I don't have a gun. I have shot a gun before. I shot it and I was standing too far back in the hallway and the bullet, the shell casing shot out of the gun, hit the wall, came back and got lodged right here in between my safety goggles and my forehead, and it just seared a little burn into the side of my face. Another one got stuck in my messy bun. So I don't play with guns. it's for everybody's safety there. Martin says, I'm too ugly for a mask. I don't believe that for a second, Martin. Oh, no, stop pausing my video. Don't want to do that. I made it into a reggae song. Should do more international desserts. Yes, I should. Desserts from all over the world. That's a loaded question. Way to be punny, Eric. All Americans. No, they don't. Not all Americans. Also, the NRA is going bankrupt. Anyway, that's besides the point. Did I see the Friends reunion on HBO Max? I have not. Don't have that service, but have heard good things about the special. No, Kyle, you're fine. We do non-baking related stuff all the time. Can you put certain spices in a bake or not? Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're doing a savory bake, obviously anything savory, like if you're making a naan bread or you want to jazz up a soda bread, you can put whatever you want in it. You could even put something special in your Yorkshire. I want to say on one of the Great British Baking shows, Louis maybe used saffron in his Yorkshire puddings, or somebody. It just depends. It just depends. I'm a fan of sweet and savory, so like maybe one day there's a way, maybe somehow there is a way to put like a garam masala into a bake. I don't know. I'll have to play with that. But like, yeah, it just depends. It just depends. Like cinnamon is a spice that goes in everything. Ginger is a good cross. Like it'll do savory and sweet really well. You crashed saying crash. Y'all are too funny. Charlotte, when I wear my mask, my glasses steam up so much. My husband had that same problem. He hated it. My sunglasses do it. So like I've had to get it to where if I put it at a certain point on my nose, there's enough ventilation that it won't. But whatever. Man, pandemic problems that we all just kind of didn't know we'd ever have to deal with, but ended up dealing with anyway. Okay, so we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna make some things. First thing we're gonna make is the pastry cream. Now, the first time I made pastry cream here, I used Martha Stewart's recipe. I'm doing a different one. Sausage, bean, and cheese. You guys are ridiculous sometimes. I don't know what to do with you. I'm just gonna let you go. You know how to be appropriate. Oh, nuts. I just put all my warmed eggs back in. It's fine. What's actually happening here? Okay, so separate the eggs from the yolks. Eek. This is where we had problems. It was the shell too. I know exactly what cracked my egg. It was the shell. Finally got to see my grandparents again today for their 90th birthday and 62nd anniversary. Oh, yay, Christian, that's so exciting. That's wonderful. Oh, yep, that one broke, but it broke outside of the white. That's fine. I don't care about that. I just need it to stay whole. All right, so one of the ways, my hand is covered in egg. So the way I'm doing this today for my friends over on Instagram, because the camera is not as good, the angle's not as good, is I'm basically just cracking the egg into my hand. I'm letting the whites all kind of drizzle out of there. And then I'm just plopping it into the bowl. That's what I should have done this morning. But no, I tried instead to toggle, because the other method, Facebook can see it, but Instagram, I don't have you guys framed up right. The other option, and this really only works when your shell is nice and flat like this and you don't have very many jagged edges, but you basically toss the yolk between the two shells, letting the whites run out. But if you've got like, so when I do the hand method, it's usually when I've definitely, when I've got too jagged of a shell to make it work. Okay, there we go. 3 egg yolks in there. Wash my hands. Set the whites over here. Maybe I will eat them for lunch later. Oh, Martin Hurst, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Eric, you never got to meet your grandfather. Oh, I have one living grandparent left, and she is living with my parents right now. She's a card. Let me tell you that. Love watching my live bakes as you get to learn so much. Yay, I'm glad I'm educational for someone. Is the kid down for a nap? I'm not with the kid today, but ostensibly, yes. She actually got her first cold this week. One kid of the like 4 that they were all hanging out with had a cold, and of course they all got sick, and she had a righteous fever Tuesday morning. Like, oh, it was bad. It was so bad. Like her whole body was just like a hot coal, and I hated it. It was awful. But she also hasn't been to like any daycare. She hasn't had that major, because babies, kids, toddlers, everything goes in the mouth. Everything gets shared. Germs especially. So a lot of how they build up their immune system is by going to preschool and catching things from kids. And a lot of like the infants growing into toddlers now, going from that infant to toddler stage, like my little Dove is, they don't have like this super robust immune system because they've been so sheltered. But she's doing fine. She's good. They are going to go to Puerto Vallarta tomorrow. I'm going to take them to the airport. They'll be gone for a week. But I will do a show with her soon. I know you guys haven't seen her in a minute. Yay, though she has been back from the Floridas. Gently crack the egg, hover it over a bowl, and sort of gently back and forth, the yolk separating the whites. Yeah, that's kind of what you do with the shells. But if you've got that jagged edge, don't try it. Just put it in your hands and let it run through your fingers. But yes, Kyle, she should be napping. She's probably waking up at this moment. But also her grandparents are in town, so like, huzzah for her. What are we doing? We're making things. We're not just talking today, we're making things. 3 large egg yolks, room temperature, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Boop, boop, boop. I'm really on top of things today, in case you couldn't tell. 62 years to be married is a blessing. You hope to find a woman who you can share the rest of your life with. I hope that for you too, Brandon. The rotavirus. Oh, what's that one? I babysat kids who got hand, foot, mouth. Not good. It's bad. It's terrible. Like, I'm not going to describe it because, we're cooking. But it's awful. It's terrible. It's the worst thing. The worst thing in the world. Makes me super sad. Of course. Of course. Why is this wet? What is happening? What's going on? I don't know. Of course the measuring spoons that I need are they dirty? No. Good. Great. Just making it work. Eggs, sugar, cornstarch, flour. Okay, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Okay. So the way they do this is we've got our 3 egg yolks in a bowl. We add the cornstarch, the flour, and the sugar to the egg yolks. Okay, so 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Lovely. And 2 tablespoons of flour. I am going to pop us over here. Instagram. There we go. 2 tablespoons of flour. By the way, those pretzels, you guys, they really did turn out fabulous. It's bad that I know how to make them because they're really not that difficult to make. And then 1/4 cup of regular granulated sugar. We're going to whisk all this together. There's that. Here's a question for everybody out there. Instead of using vanilla extract, should we put the rest of the Malibu rum, the coconut flavored rum, into these cream puffs? What do you think? Into the pastry cream? Open for your votes. Voting begins now. Hello. You can't miss the you, Kyle. Come on back. Do what you need to do and then come on back. We'll be here. Oh, no, Kyle, you're good. Don't worry about intrusion with the question. Okay, so Nice. Lovely. This is icky, but there it is. That's what we're supposed to do. Martin Hurst, I'm not sharing my life. It's mine to mess up. Don't need any help. Hilarious. Not only did they get married on their birthday, they were even born only a few minutes apart. What? What? That's incredible. Lola says yes to the rum. Tony says yes to the rum. Eric says, of course, rum. All right, it's unanimous, y'all. Unanimous. All right, so there's that. Now we're going to bring 1 1/4 cups of whole milk to boil. Measure it out. There's that in here. Once this milk starts to boil, we're going to add half of that milk mixture into the egg mixture. You don't want it to really cook, but we're going to do half of that. Once it is combined in with the yolk mixture, we'll take the milky yolk mixture and put it back into the milk in the pot, and then we stir it again, I think. And then at the very end, you add the flavoring. Until completely smooth. Yeah, that's not smooth. It's Play-Doh, dang it. Okay, well, while that's boiling, I'm going to keep on doing this. Problem is, it just keeps, like, bunching up on itself inside the whisk. I don't think that's what we want. As long as it's some kind of booze is what Christian says. There we go. Work all night on a drink of rum, daylight come, and me want to go. Exactly. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want to go home. Man, if you guys want to hear about the sordid history of bananas and banana plantations, you should listen to Throughline on NPR. Through, as in THROUGH line. Really interesting. Really interesting. Seems like the virus is getting under control with the statistics of people getting whatever shot they desire. Yes. Okay, so here we've got some smoothness coming. Brandon, you're right. It's starting there. I think as far as like the U.S. projections, we're a little bit ahead of planning. I think Biden wanted to try and get 70% of the population vaccinated by the 4th of July. And I think we're a little ahead of the schedule, but there's been a dip in, like, there's been a drop in people signing up for the vaccine. But I hope everybody that is able to get it can, because that's what we need. Cue the X-Files theme song, yes. Oh, which I'm blanking on at the moment. I used to watch that show a lot. I can't think of it. Why can't I think of the X-Files theme song? How do you tell if something has split when you're baking? It'll go from a smooth texture to not. Very, very quickly. I'm trying to think of a situation where something splits. It's usually like a creme anglaise. It'll either, when it's, like if it's a creme brulee, the top will have a crackle on it once it's set. Okay, now we're getting to like a really smooth consistency. You can see that. It's pale yellow. Martin Hurst says there's 3 truths. There's truth, my truth, then the truth. Yes. Their truth, my truth, then the truth. Very true. Very, very true. For rum, speaking of rum, in honor of the Trader Vic's residents, Derek says, I rewatched last year's Tiki live stream from the LA Dolls from last year. Oh, yeah, that was really fun. I'm so mad I didn't have my Tiki glasses at that point in time, but I've got them now. This is Rose from the Golden Girls. It's lovely. I've got all 4 girls Okay, till it's nice and smooth. All right, is this boiling at all? It's gonna get there. Kristen, you don't even trust yourself. You know, depending on the situation, I don't trust myself either. Like around chocolate or pretzels, don't trust myself to stop. Eric, I'm actually rewatching Chris Carter's other show that was out during the time millennium. Ooh, I don't know that one. You do need to have muscles when mixing, especially if you're making like bread without a mixing stand. Okay, so we've been listening to Frozen nonstop, Little Dove and myself. Y'all, I can't stop singing those songs. But her favorite is it's Kristoff's song, but she doesn't say Kristoff, she just says Sven. Sven! Sven! But as soon as the introductions for every single song comes on, she knows exactly which character it is that sings it. Like, Olaf? She'll say Olaf? She still calls Elsa Anna, but then when it gets to show yourself, because it comes on right after Kristoff's song, Lost in the Woods, which is a great 80s power ballad, she just goes, no, no, Sven, Sven. She prefers Kristoff's song, which I don't blame her because it's the fabulous Jonathan Groff singing for Kristoff. And let me tell you, the man can sing to me all day long. I don't know if the sugar's supposed to be completely dissolved, but they're like, whisk it until it's smooth. Females are your downfall. Are they? Are they really, Martin? Or are they just a challenge? My niece loves Frozen. She will be 3 this year. She wants to dress up as a Frozen character. She should. She should. Okay, we're getting some boil on there. Yes, but as deep, Joe says in the X-Files, a fact is a lie sandwiched. Get out of there. Stop it. Stop it. Cut it out. Don't be so angry. This is what happened with the Halpio pie. Okay. You remember my coconut milk and everything went. It is! Brandon, you're right. Frozen is a really good movie. Okay. So I'm really scared because this is really, really, really hot. Let's see what the recipe says. Warm the milk over low heat until it begins to steam. Whoops. Yeah, I made that too hot. I made that way too hot. Hi, Richie. How's it going? Okay, so I'm going to let the milk cool because it's way too hot. It's going to cook those eggs. It's going to cook the eggs in the flour, and that is not what we want. So I'm literally, until it starts to steam, hold up. You're a weirdo. This recipe's a weirdo. Also, I should just learn to read things. I really should just learn to read my recipes before I start the show. You'd think after doing this for 60 consecutive weeks, I would have figured that out. No, I'm an old dog. You can't teach me new tricks. Besides, it's just way more interesting. You're doing well. That's good, Richie. That's good. Yeah, Frozen. What a great something. Some things really don't ever change, like the way that I'm going to constantly make a mess. I just got milk on my shoe. Yum! Warm the milk. You could have just told me to keep it at like room temperature. Oh no, this is fine. This is fine. We're gonna make croquembouche. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be good. I thought about singing that song today. It's got way too many chords. Way too many chords. There's some guy on TikTok, I can't remember what his handle is, but he's been making these videos about like behind the scenes. It's like what it's like when they made the Tarzan soundtrack, when they made this song for Disney, when they made this song. And one of the ones he did, it's just really funny. It's hilarious. There's one of him in the car, and it's him and Hans Zimmer. He's playing Hans Zimmer, and they're going through like the end of the Lion King. And as all the music starts to really swell, the camera starts to shake, and you can see everybody's mind just being blown. They're really funny TikToks. They're really, really funny. Eric says to Martin, I've had my bad female experiences. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. There's your favorite executed mess. Yeah, me swirling milk around in a pot, thinking it's not going to spill over the sides. You know, ha. My brother is good at cooking and baking despite being dyslexic. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is some talent. Let me tell you. All right. Add half of it to the egg mixture in the bowl, whisking continuously to mix and prevent the eggs from curdling. Yeah, which is mix it well. Add the milk and the egg mixture back into the hot milk. Okay, see, I think this is where I got messed up, because when I was reading this, I did read this recipe a lot before this happened. But you tell me to warm it, and now it's hot milk, and I don't know what we're doing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's just going to cook some eggs. That's going to cook eggs. That's all that's going to do. It's already 1:40. Y'all, this show went way off the rails today. Have I ever had a croquant bouche? No. But I have had cream puffs. I've had many a cream puff. It was way too hot. And it's just cream puffs, like I said, with caramel. Holding them together. Yeah, Eric makes a very valid point. Christian, you're falling down on your job. Where's my ridiculously long German word that I doubt is actually a word in German? I'm waiting. All right, well, I'm just going to let that continue to cool. The choux pastry, oh, we can just turn the flame off. I don't have to keep my oven gas going. Put this back. I'm going to grab the yolk. Let's just do some music. Do I have a favorite Satin Doll song? I love Bounce Me Brother. Hot Note's really fun. Night Like This. It's great. I love singing Straighten Up. I love our Have Yourself a Merry Christmas. I like all of our stuff. I'm trying to think if there's a song that I'm just like, God, why? But I don't have any of those that it's like, oh, I don't really want to sing this, but whatever. I will, because, you know, that's my job. But all of them. I love all the songs. Here's the uke. I got to fix this girl. She's vibrating the plug for my electric. I don't know if anybody can hear that. But if you hear buzzing, that's what that is. So, was that a sneeze? I thought I heard something from the office. I don't know. Anyway, May, you don't think Christian doesn't think I'm ready for this word. Try me. Hit me. Man, everything else has gone pear-shaped today. Let me have it. I am afraid of nothing today. Which is ironic, because I just talked to my therapist this morning about being afraid to fail. So, I've moved past that temporarily. Oh, you can just feel the heat. From here, with my hand here, I can still feel the heat coming off of this milk. So I'm not going to add it in anytime soon, because it will split the egg. It will curdle and cook the egg. Oh, my Lanta. All right, here we go. No, people are commenting, and it's going away. Okay. Vermögen Jordnungsverstänge That's not a word. They can't be a word. Wir mögen schon Genügungssearch Deng de Kai Übertragungsverordnung. Wir mögen Genügen. Yeah, that's. Wir mögen Verordnung zuständige Übertragung Verordnung. I don't know, guys. This is bad. No. How dare you with that word? I can see clearly now that I put my glasses on. Yes, Martin, you do love that one. All right, let's do a little Sarah Bareilles. One day. All right, Christian, you're going to have to send me a list of all these words, and I will make a song for it. I will make up a song and include all of your ridiculously long German words in them. I will. So May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Get out of here. Get out of here thing. Don't pin the cords, because I know all these chords. Don't I? F sharp minor. Yeah, I know these. I did ask for it. You're right, Christian. I'm not mad at you, but I do need like a list of these so I can turn this into a song. I do believe that I sang this song almost a year ago. Because for those of you not in the States, a year ago, George Floyd tragically lost his life. And it spurred a social justice, racial justice uprising like we haven't seen in a long time. And there's been a little bit of progress, but not nearly enough. I'll just say that. Needless to say, this is a hard time, and the pandemic is difficult for everybody. And I just want to make sure that everybody's taking care of themselves, taking time to check in with yourself, with your friends, as you are able. But this is a song that I think I sang because it's a Sarah Bareilles song. Love it to pieces. It's called Orpheus, and it just felt right in the moment last year. So to kind of bring it full circle, I hope that in this last year with Baking with Olivia, you guys have found a little bit of light, a little safe place to land. And when you come here, you can set your troubles down at the door and just relax for a second. So here we go. Come by the fire, lay down your head. My love, I see you're growing tired, so set the bad day by the bed and rest a while. Your eyes can close, you don't have to do a thing but listen to me sing. I know you miss the world, the one you knew, the one where everything made sense because you didn't know the truth. That's how it works, till the bottom drops out and we all learn. We're just hunters seeking solid ground. Don't stop trying to find me here amidst the chaos. Though I know it's blinding, there's a way out. Say out loud, we will not give up on love now. No fear, don't you turn like Orpheus, just stay here, hold me in the dark. And when the day appears, we'll say we did not give up on love today. Gotta scroll through lyrics and chords. I'll show you good. Restore your faith. I'll try and somehow make meaning of the poison in this place. Convince you love. Don't breathe it in. You were written in the stars that we are swimming in, and it has no name, no guarantee. It's just the promise of a day I know that some may never see, but that's enough. If the bottom drops out, I hope my love was someone else's solid ground. Don't stop trying to find me here amidst the chaos. Though I know it's blinding, there's a way out. Say it out loud. We will not give up on love now, no fear. Don't you turn like Orpheus, just stay here, hold me in the dark, and when the day appears, we'll say we did not give up on love today. Oh, we'll say we did not give up on love today. Yay! It dropped out years ago, Martin. The bottom dropped out. I agree. Oh, thanks. Thank you, guys. I'll take. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do one more Sarah Bareilles song, and then I'll find something peppy to end with. So this is from the musical Waitress. Love the musical. Saw it at the Pantages a couple years ago. Cried the whole way through. Sang the whole way through. Laughed so hard. Such a great one. Love Sarah Bareilles. Love her. This is actually the duet between, thank you, Eric. This is a duet between Jenna and Dr. I can't remember his last name to save my life right now, but between her and the doctor that she has an affair with. And I love it because it's a love song where they don't say I love you. They don't actually talk about loving other people, but it's a duet, and so bear with me. It's not going to sound as good as the actual song because it's just a gorgeous harmonic duet, but I really do. I love the song. I love the song so much. I love the message behind it, and I hope you all feel. I don't remember the Marzipan song. I'll find it and I'll sing it next week. But It's also going to be really interesting because I'm singing a man's part at the top of this, and then it goes into a woman's part, so bear with me. I could find the whole meaning of life in those sad eyes. They've seen things you never quite say, but I hear. Come out of hiding, I'm right here beside you, and I'll stay there as long as you let me, because you matter to me. Mess that up. Simple and plain and not much to ask from somebody. You matter to me. I promise you do. You matter too. I promise you do. You'll see. You matter. It's addictive the minute you let yourself think. This is the woman's part. Things that I say just might matter to someone. All of this time I've been keeping my mind on the running away. And for the first time, I think I'd consider this day. Now we gotta scroll for the card, because you matter to me. Simple and plain and not much to ask from somebody. You matter to me. I promise you do. You matter too. I promise you do. You'll see. You matter to me. And this is where she has a monologue. And I'm going to go ahead and deliver it to you guys because I think it's really cute. And I do wish this for everybody. She says, "Dear baby, I hope someday somebody wants to hold you for 20 minutes straight. They don't pull away. They don't try to look at your face. They don't even try to kiss you. All that they do is they wrap you up in their arms and they hold on tight without an ounce of selfishness to it. I hope you become addicted. I hope you become addicted to saying things and having them matter, because you matter to me. Simple and plain and not much to ask from somebody. You matter to me. I promise you do. You matter too. I promise you do. You matter to me. You'll see. Where's that chord? You matter to me. I love that song, and I hope you guys know you matter. You matter to me. You matter to people in your life, even if they don't tell you. I told you. You matter. You matter to me. And I hope you feel that and know it. And if you haven't ever heard Waitress, go listen to it because it's amazing. Love it. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it'll happen, Brandon. Eric says he thinks he's going to buy some marzipan at the grocery store. Yes, that's it. I think I'm going to buy some marzipan at the grocery store. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vince says, I have to admit that if it wasn't for lockdown, may never have found the stream. He was off work and searched for the web for jive swing music, came across the jive basses and the Satin Dolls were singing, and here we are. Yay! Yay! I love it. Let's see, what's a fun... let's go for it. Don't worry, be happy. Let's see if I can find those tabs, and let's close the song with that song, with the show with that song, because it's a good one. And thank you, Kyle. Have a great long weekend yourself. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Do, be happy. So here we go. Lovely little song to wrap us up. Good advice, but don't remember, if you've got some heavy feelings, don't be afraid to sit in those feelings. They're valid, they're true. But at a certain point when you're ready, don't worry, be happy. So here we go. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to take it no more, no, don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, make it double. Don't worry, just be happy. Ooh, ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. Then sing each verse using the chords. That's not right. No. Why would you put that instruction in there in the middle when I was jamming out? Landlord says your rent is late. He may have to litigate, but don't worry, that's not something to worry about. Be happy. No, that is something to worry about, but you can still be happy. Ooh, woo, 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 do, 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 do. Then speak the following lines after whistling or humming your intro over. Why are you giving me instructions in the middle of what should be a lyric sheet? Don't worry, be happy. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take these. Here we go. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. Martin Hurst, don't worry. That's for you, I guess. Be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm going to amend this so it's a little bit more on topic. If you happen to be in a rut, that's okay. We've all been there before. We can relate. You can worry, and later you'll be happy. This is a lovely little looping song. We're gonna wrap it up not too long. Don't worry. Be happy. You broke your yolk making pastry cream, and you burned the milk, and now it's too hot to use. But don't worry, you'll get there eventually. Be happy. Don't worry. You can be happy. There we go. So, when you make the milk too hot and your yolk breaks and everything else just goes to pot, fine. Just sing a fun little song on the ukulele and everything will be better eventually. All right. Let's see. This shouldn't be. Okay, so about half the milk. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get this started. Ew, look, film, gross. I'm going to keep making this. I'm going to set up a stream this weekend where we build the boosh. Martin, did you like that little lyric for you? Oh, thanks, Charlotte. Other people were talking up here. Christian says the dolls have been my main source of entertainment during the Rona times. And that's, that's what we wanted to do. That's all we ever really wanted to do. We just wanted to give you guys a little bit of light, a whole lot of love, and something to keep you from going totally and completely insane. And I mean, I'm clearly having a blast doing this with you guys every single week. And I'll keep doing it as long as I can. So, yes, great song to finish, Derek. I agree. Thanks again for the great streams and songs. You'll still check out the replays and upcoming shows when I can. Yes, if you're in London, head to Trader Vic's tomorrow night, Friday evening. Go see our Tiki show. Stay tuned with our page, and Lil and I will set up a separate Saturday stream to do to build the boosh. We'll build the boosh, and we'll see how much of a train wreck this actually is once I can get things actually started and going. But until then, I'm Olivia. It's been a Thursday. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. That's okay, Jill. We're wrapping up, but you can always watch the playback. And we're going to build a croque en bouche on Saturday. And I will see you guys Saturday. And if not Saturday, I'll see you next week or whenever you're able to catch the replays of these shows. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your friends. And have a great week. Okay.